Give me one moment. Sorry about that. Some settings were kind of wonky to where I couldn't see my chat at all. Alright. Try something. Try something. If it. Okay. Because I was wondering why my subscriptions wasn't working whenever somebody subscribes to me. Do much for me.
I'm about to bust.
That was a very, very long delay with that happening. Too long for my liking. I'd like for it to happen. Alert delay. 0 sec. Let's subscribe. Let's see. Go to subscribers. It said that there was no way that was 1 whole second where I clicked it. Alright, let's look on here. Alright. Clicked it like 10 seconds ago. when it still hasn't showed up? Because whenever I test it, it happens instantly. This is making me so mad, dude.
I'm about to bust.
And that's me testing it. Happens instantly. Alerts are enabled. Because I don't want to have to watch a 14-minute video. You know? Y'all know what I mean? Actually, here, we'll watch it together. Why not? Why not? Here we go. We'll fix the alert box together. How about that? How's that sound?
Hello and welcome. Yeah, you're here because...
Alright.
Because you're having alert box issues. Loads of people use alert box from Streamlabs Online, and most people that use it tend to use it with Streamlabs OBS, and the two do tend to integrate pretty well when you use both. People mainly have issues when they're using it on third-party platforms. To be honest, Streamlabs OBS has got its pros and its cons. I've used both OBS Studio and Streamlabs OBS. I mainly use OBS Studio because of the plugins, but I've used Streamlabs OBS and found it overall to be pretty good. But there are so many issues that can go wrong with Alertbox that I get so many questions on the video that I created about setting up Alertbox on Streamlabs OBS or even on a third-party streaming software like OBS Studio. So I was getting so many questions. You can see them all here. Like, so many questions from people. I decided that it was best to do like a diagnosing alert box issues video. It's weird because I also get like these comments as well, which obviously show it's going well. It does work for some people. I've been using it for a while, but I've also experienced issues with it too. So I definitely feel you. We'll get into the screen here. It's giving me like a green hue. I can assure you I'm not unwell. This green hue is purely from the Streamlabs thing. So I'm going to be getting into quite a lot of detail here. I'll start with some pretty simple stuff and it gets fairly complicated. And I'll also add links in the description for most, if not all, of the things that I mentioned in this video. For instance, articles that I refer to or videos. people need to go into recent events tab, or you can search for recent events. This is the recent events tab. I don't know why Streamlabs have not ported the same settings within the alert box section. It seems dumb to me that they would split that off because it is specifically relating to alert box, but they don't have it in the alert box section. So hence why they get loads of questions about it.
I didn't know this.
You can skip, you can mute your alerts with this little widget here. She's a online widget at streamlabs.com, and it relates to your alerts within the stream and links to alert box. It does also a link to other things as well, like chat box and things. We'll keep it simple for now. So just make sure that this isn't paused. Make sure that it's not muted. Try skipping alerts as well, because sometimes they can choke. You can also click on this event filters thing here and specifically choose which alerts you want to see. The next thing is the live actions. Within this section here, again, it's within the recent events section. There's an area where you can set the alerts master volume. Just check that this volume is not set to 0. And also with TTS, if you've got text to speech.
I don't know which one you clicked on. I wasn't looking.
Choose which alerts you want to see. The next thing is the live actions. Within this section here, again, it's within the recent events section.
Live action. Alert master volume on mine is at 100%. By the way,
There's an area where you can set the alerts master volume. Just check that this volume is not set to 0. And also with TTS, if you've got text to speech enabled through your alert box, make sure that this also isn't set to 0. I found personally the biggest issues I've had is getting the alerts volume right, and it sometimes can just randomly be inconsistently loud or quiet or muted. So this area here is just again, it should be in the alert box area, but it just isn't. It's weird. If all else fails with these things in specific, you can reload the widgets here as well. So it's a really easy way you can just reload the widgets, and that might just reset the cache a little bit on the widgets that you've already got applied onto your broadcast software. And even if that's not Streamlabs OBS that you're using, you've applied it as a browser source, which we'll get into a little bit more detail in a second. There's a few areas you can do within recent events. Now we get into Alertbox itself. We want to just be checking that all of these sections here, that the actual events that you want to be alerted for are ticked. Clearly, if they're all unticked, you ain't getting alerts for them. And obviously here,
okay. See, like, those don't even show up, though, above mine. Whenever I go to filter events, like all of them. Okay, so I guess that counts. Because this is crazy. Crazy. Okay.
we can test those alerts by opening up Streamlabs OBS here and clicking on those tests. Now, one very quick tip here, particularly if you're hearing like duplicate audio or you want like a clean test. If you right click your tab and mute the site here like that by pressing this button, it will mute the website and you will not hear any audio test through the website.
Well, I don't hear audio
hear
test
it through Streamlabs OBS, and that way you can test the sound in a more clear way. And on this, you also want to make sure that the alert box setting on the mixer, bear in mind here you can right click and unhide all here in case you can't see all of the devices on the mixer.
Okay, so I'll go to the mixer. Oh, it wanted me to pop it out. There we go. Unhide all. That's good there.
Alert box, because it emits sound, will always have a mixer sound setting. You can go into the settings for this and look at the properties, and it'll open up the properties in general for alert box in this case. You can also
I'm on
also control the master volume of this within Streamlabs OBS. So even if the volume is high or low natively from the settings online, you can control to a higher degree the settings within Streamlabs OBS here. So you want to make sure in particular that this isn't muted, but also that the volume is to a level that you want when you're doing your testing. Finally as well, you also want to make sure that alert box is actually visible. I've made this mistake a few times because I make YouTube videos. I don't want my alerts to interrupt my YouTube videos. So for me, I sometimes will turn off alert box. So you need to make sure it's visible. If it's not visible, you ain't going to see it regardless of what happens. So there's some really, really rudimental things to check before you even get into the more complicated stuff. And obviously you want to check within the actual specific game scene as well. For example, if you're doing nesting, you want to make sure that the nested scene that it's within is also visible. For me, I've nested it within my live scene base assets, and this is obviously visible. I would know if it wasn't visible because it would be a black screen like that. Next, we're getting into some of the more kind of uncommon things, but stuff you definitely can check before needing to reach out to people. You want to make sure that you're on the most recent version of Streamlabs OBS. The most recent version is located in the top left-hand corner here. You can always download the most recent version by visiting this really horribly green screen here on streamlabs.com and clicking the download button. So that is also something you can do. You can also try within settings here within Streamlabs OBS, if you're on Streamlabs OBS that is, to log out of Streamlabs OBS itself and log back into Streamlabs OBS. However, before you do that, make sure that you're logging in the first place with Streamlabs OBS and setting up your alert box with an account that actually links to the platform that you're streaming on. So if you're streaming on Twitch, log in with your Twitch account and that will link Twitch to Streamlabs OBS. That's quite a common issue because a lot of people will not link them in the right way like that. So therefore, if you're streaming on YouTube, log into Streamlabs OBS in your YouTube account and configure the alert box from there. So one thing you can also try doing here is logging out of Streamlabs OBS and logging back in, obviously with the correct credentials. While we're on this, if you do decide to upgrade to Streamlabs Prime, make sure you use my affiliate link, which I'll link below. A, because I get money, and that's obviously the main reason you would use that link, because I get money. But also, you save money too. So, you know, give us both money. So, assuming you've got the correct software version, you've tried the pausing and the muting and all the sound issues that we've already been through, got the latest software, you've logged in with the right credentials, you're using Alertbox and all that kind of stuff, and all of the correct Alertbox things are checked like this, we need to be checking some of these settings as well. So, unlimited alert moderation delay. You want to make sure that this is unchecked. If that's clicked as enabled, there will be a censor recent events, and that means that in the recent events tab, there'll be an area to moderate. You want to make sure this is disabled. By default, if this is enabled, it will literally disable all alerts because it's waiting for someone to moderate them. You also just want to check that the alerts that have been muted or not come through, if they've got profanity within them, especially if it's like standard bad word list profanity, they will have automatically been moderated out, even if you've got it disabled here on the unlimited alert moderation delay. I've had quite a few comments to say that people cannot see the follows section. I don't know why. The followed settings are literally here. If you're not seeing that, I have no idea why. So I'm sorry. That's definitely one for Streamlabs to contact them about. But on that, you can specifically enable or disable follow alerts on a case-by-case basis. For example, by going into the specific event follows, on follow alerts, clicking enable or disable it. Set to disabled, follow alerts will not show up. I mean, the clue's in the description. Here's where you would find the browser source URL. You do not need to add the browser source URL if you're a Streamlabs OBS user, and that's because you can go into Streamlabs OBS, you can add a new source, and you can simply select Alertbox because it's pre-integrated, and all the settings can be done within Streamlabs OBS. But I ain't getting into too much detail about that because I've done a video about setting up Alertbox, which I will also link in the description below. But even though it's integrated, you can still use it as a browser source if you do not want to use the integrated widget version. To do that, you would copy the widget URL, and instead of adding a source from here, the widgets, you would simply add it as a browser source here. So if I add this as a browser source here, I'll add a new one. You can name it, add the source, and we just want to make sure that we're happy with these settings here as well. You can try testing with this setting here, refreshing browser source when scene becomes active. That's just something that might help. If you've installed alert box themes, which are really, really good, by the way, they kind of apply nice themes over the alert box rather than the standard ones. Many people use images that they upload or sounds that they upload themselves, but some people will have like a theme that matches the overlay theme that you've got on your stream, which looks really good. Sometimes that can make some conflicts. If the provider of those overlays or the theme alert box has not done their job well enough, perhaps if there's been some sort of issue with the installation of that theme, that can be the issue. So you can try just disabling the theme here or pressing reset code before you do further testing. Just the theme here
What's in
or pressing reset code. Before you do further testing, just to rule out whether or not it's the theme that's causing the issue or
I'm about to bust.
Okay, so let's see. I reset the code. I'm gonna hit subscribe.
it's something else. I would probably try doing that as one of the last resorts because you don't want to be messing around with the theming code if you can help it. But really we're getting to the point where actually you've tried so many different things, there's really not much left to try. To manage your alert box themes, you can click on manage themes here. In this section, you're able to activate certain themes and it shows also the theme that's currently active. You want to just check that the alert duration is actually long enough. You do that by clicking on the specific event that you're looking at and looking at the alert duration. Clearly, if the alert duration is set to like 0 or 1 second, this could be an issue for you if you think that you've got a 10-second clip, but only the settings are allowing it to be played for 0 or 1 second. It's unlikely that you'll have done that, but just make sure that the alert duration matches the clip that you're adding. I've had quite a lot of questions from people that are saying that the image file or the audio file is not working for them. It's just not allowing you to upload it. Unfortunately, I think this is just a weird bug with Streamlabs. Some files it just seems to not like, and in those instances, I've either had to try a completely fresh file or a different file format, or literally just use a completely different file altogether and scrap the idea that I had for that specific alert. I don't know why it does it. I feel like it's probably something to do with the encoding of the file conflicting within the authorizations.
You're kidding, so it could just be the
but
alert
now we're getting into some really,
specifically.
really deep alert box issues there, and that's probably not for this video. My recommendation if you're getting that error, unfortunately, is either contact Streamlabs OBS or just use a completely different image or sound file. 99% of the time, the image files and the sound files do work. Firewalls can also conflict specifically with the alert box as well. Just to check the firewall, just make sure you type in firewall to Windows, do a little search for this. You can click on allow an app through the firewall, and from here you just want to check that Streamlabs OBS or your streaming software is allowed through the firewall here. It's unlikely that this is the cause, but you might just want to check anyway. But the final thing as a real last resort is that you can re-add the alert box widgets as I sort of mentioned earlier, but there is an area where if you type in API, the API settings, you can see what's connected in here and go on to the API tokens here. Your API access tokens allows you to refresh the API tokens here settings. You can see what's connected in here and go onto the API tokens here. Your API access tokens allows you to refresh the existing API access tokens that are contained within browser source URLs that we use to integrate with browser sources like Alertbox. By clicking refresh here, it will add a new link into your browser sources, and you will literally need to replace any browser sources that you've added through Streamlabs OBS. For instance, any widgets that you've applied. Some other things just to check as well. Within your account settings in Twitch, and the same applies to YouTube as well, and Facebook and so on, there is a connections tab here. You just want to make sure that there is a connection between Streamlabs and your Twitch account. Now, it's not obvious here. You would expect it to probably be up here somewhere, but it is down here. So there's a connection to OBS Studio, but I've also got a connection to Streamlabs as well here. If all else fails, I'm going to link an article here for more things you can do to troubleshoot. It does cover some of the things that I've covered here, but it's worthwhile looking at as well. There's also another video. Again, there's a lot of crossover with this video, but it's a Streamlabs official video that you can check out in the link in the description below. Or, of course, follow the link in the description below to contact Streamlabs through their Discord group if you're still having trouble after trying out all of these things. I think I've covered probably 99.5% of all the issues that people
This
like.
video did not help me at all. It did not help me at all. Okay. Let's go to our box.
I'm about to bust. I'm about to bust.
Okay. Let's test this out. Anything at all? So I guess I'm gonna have to have recent event pulled up. That isn't. That is so insane. So I'll have it right there. Got the preview of that. This. Well, at least the chat works. That is insane. Insane and frustrating. but nonetheless. Might stream to Twitch tomorrow. If that's the case, then that might be the deciding factor of who I had to stream with. Honestly, because I might just have to use Streamlabs OBS. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh man. Oh. What a double tapper. Not the shot that I want. Yeah, this is the shot that I want. What up, dog? How we doing? I hit the ceiling. Alright, you had me freaking out. I was like I know I have my audio settings all correct. It's crazy I didn't touch that. How we doing today? It's a whole lot better. Good, just big chillin'. Yep. Them errands will get you. They'll be the deciding factor on the whole day. Whether you're gonna have a short day or a long day. That wasn't a reset? That's nuts. Gotta love it when the training pack makes the ball hit you. That one wasn't too bad. Okay. Delayed it a little bit, and then the hit was even powerful. Those are the ones that I like. Those are the ones I need where I hit it with the back of my core after I flip. Of course it hits the ceiling. Of course it makes me touch. I promise I'll get into a game, I just gotta warm up. And trust me, I haven't been I haven't been warming up, you know, for how much does it say? Of course. Test, test. There we go. Oh, thanks. I didn't see any concurrent viewers, so I was like, I had to pull it up on my phone. Alright, we'll get one more good one in and then we'll queue. Double tapper could have went crazy. I didn't like that one. Okay. That double tap wasn't too bad. Alright. Champ 1, div 4. Let's see if we can get our champ 2 status back. Cool. Get him out. Play good luck, teammate. There we go. Oh, I missed. And I'm the best that ever has been playing Rocket League. Ever. Ooh, what a teammate, dude. That's nice. that go through his car? Oh. I don't know if he backflipped or what. What happened right there? Oh my. About blanched it right there. Oh, that's a goal. GG's. Well, at least he said he was sorry. We don't have 100 boost constantly in regular matches, do we? Ooh. Nice. Ooh. He tanked it through there, dude. Speedy Gonzalez go right there. Not even worried about it. It hit straight down. Who would have thought? Wow. We were up 4-1. Now it's 4-4. Now we're gonna go into overtime because of this. Huh. It was going in, but I'm gonna go check on my son real quick. I will be right back. Alright. We are back. Little guy had a little poopy butt. 1224. Okay. 1224. I was about to say one of them's on my team. Get out of my way. Let's go, baby. Playing fast, dog. We playing fast. Let's go, dude. We got that. We got the clipped. Of course, I land all messed up on the wall. Oh no, teammate! What happened? And just like that. Alright, bro. Oh man. My teammate is like, I don't even know. Alrighty. Alrighty. No way that dude is 12. He's made it to 1224 playing like that. No way. There's no way that dude has MMR rating of 1224. That's my bad. Oh yeah, sorry. We come up in there with the assist, boy. Oh my gosh. Like I got it, dude. Don't worry about it. Lord have mercy. Oh no. You better follow that up. go, baby. My nice teammate. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay. Okay. I got it, dude. Like, yeah. Yeah, where you at? Where you at now? Where you at, man? Like, he was driving all up on me, and then I'm where I get a good pass. How does he blow me up? Okay. Take it. You just gotta let me do my thing. So they want to play? They want to play? Okay. Out of here. Gonna try to demo to get it to our side. That's about to be another goal. It's getting to just be about lunchtime. Oh, that guy was just on my team. Got it, you got. Go for that. Nice. Let's go. Awesome. Nice. I had no boost. Got it? Oh, you waited that long for it? Sick. Oh, lane's so far forward for that. Get out of here. Haha, very nice. I'm gonna go make me some lunch real quick. I will BRB. Alright, I got some stuff. Sorry, had to reply to some messages, yo. Switch it to that. Add up. Bada bing. What an aerial that was. I got a not so good hit on that. Oh, big miss. That one wasn't too bad. dude, the wall. I don't know who this cookie guy is, but he's pretty toxic. Okay, man, take it. And then it's on to the next. Oh. My lunch. let that bad boy cool off for a little. Sorry about that. I have enough time for 2 more games. 3. Nice. I love to see stuff like that. I love to see it. Yep. Being patient, dude. Being patient. You have to go for that, you know? Have to go for that kind of thing. I don't know what my teammate was doing that whole entire time, but it had to be done. Had to be done. Then that had to be done. GG's, baby. Right, I think that's all the time that we have for today. Thanks for everybody who tuned into the stream. I know I had a short stream today, but I have to kind of cut it short. Got things to do here around the house before I start work. So, same time tomorrow, same game tomorrow, and same skill tomorrow. But thanks, everybody. Hope y'all have a great day.